If you are a woman that ever said, I do not have a special skill, I don't even know what to sell online, I don't know how to monetize my knowledge, this video is for you. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 things you already have that you can monetize from today and start making money. The truth is, a lot of women feel they need to have another certification, they need to add additional knowledge to what they already have. They need to be an expert for them to just start showing up or start making money online. Some says, I don't know how to position myself. There are lots of people out there doing what I already know. So I don't know where to start from. This video is for you, girlfriend. So let's break it down. Most women I know, I'm a lady, so I'm going to come from the angle of women now. We know how to communicate. We know how to gist. In my country, where I come from, we say gist. We know how to crack jokes. We know how to gist. We know how to make people laugh. That's the starting point for you. The first thing is communication and storytelling. Do you communicate? Do you tell stories? So, for example, when I face the camera, I always assume or picture myself having a conversation with my best friend or with my siblings. I have 5 brothers, by the way. So I imagine I'm gisting with them. You know, the way we gist, we crack jokes, and it flows naturally. That's a communication skill. All you now to do is just structure it and know how to put the is, that, the was, the intro. So that's a communication skill. Do you have it? Yes. The fear is, who do I talk to? Who is my audience? Who do I speak to? So now you are going to ask yourself, this communication skill I have, this storytelling skill I have, who is my message meant for? Who am I communicating my story to? So I'm just trying to be natural here, and I want it to flow. I don't want you to overthink it, start thinking, oh, I need to wait till December for me to get a certification. Start now. So position yourself. Who is your message meant for? For example, I started by saying, I'm going to talk to women like myself because I'm a woman. So you might just be, oh, I'm going to talk to children because I know how to take care of kids. I already have children. You might just be, oh, I'm going to talk to guys. All depends on your message. Now position yourself and assume you're speaking to your friend. Let it flow. Just be natural. Don't overthink it, because when you're not natural, people know that you're faking it. You're not real. You can't even make them feel their pain point. You have to be natural. You have to flow and assume you're talking to yourself, you're having a conversation with your best friend. How are you going to make her feel, understand what you're telling her? What's the message you're passing across to her? So that's the first thing. Do you have a communication skill? Can you tell a story? If you can, yes. So that's the first way you're going to position yourself as an expert for you to be able to monetize the knowledge you have. Second point here is teaching and knowledge sharing. By teaching, I mean communicating what you already know, putting it out there, teaching it, simplifying it, breaking it down to the simplest and easiest form. Remember, nobody communicates like you do. The way I'm going to tell a story might be different from the way you would tell your story. So the way I'm going to teach how to make egusi soup or how to make fried rice might be different from how you're going to teach it. You might want to teach in your local dialect. You might want to communicate in Pidgin English. You might want to speak Queen's English. It all depends on your way, your format. So communication, teaching, simplifying it, breaking it down is a great way to sell and market yourself. If you can do this effectively, You've got money back there. You can now start going to the bank. Now you can communicate your message. You can think of how to package this into a course. By the way, I've written 2 books just by communicating my message. You can write a book, you can coach people, you can sell on any platform you want to sell. You have TikTok shop, there are different ways to sell. How to monetize your knowledge. Do you want to create a course from it? Where would you want to sell your course to? That's another way. But the second point I said, I'm just going to break this down for you to really know how to come out of your shell and start making money online today. Teach, teach, teach and communicate your knowledge. Simplify your knowledge. Break it down. Let's understand what you have. Let's know what you're selling. Let's know what you have learned over the years. Don't start thinking. Don't overthink. Just think of, how can I simplify this message? How can I make this message easy? Okay, I've got a doctorate degree. Can I start teaching people how they can, as mothers, also have a doctorate degree? Or I have children, can I start teaching women how they can get pregnant? Different ways. Just think of a way you can communicate your message easily. The goal here is for you to be able to communicate your message easily and for people to be able to understand you clearly. The third point is you're going to choose a platform. Do not be shy about this. Choose a platform and start putting out your message. This is what I know how to do. This is a solution I'm going to be profiling or I'm giving out to you. This is what I know how to do. That's like a pain point, and this is a solution. Now, what solution do you have for us to buy? So you need to pass your message across. You need to choose a platform. It might be YouTube, just like what I'm doing. It might be Facebook. You might want to use TikTok. You might want to use Instagram, but you need to put out your message. In putting out your message, you need to learn something that I like to call time management. Now you need to say, okay, in 1 month, the value I'm giving out, and in this period of time, I'm going to put out a course, or I'm going to have a webinar, or I'm going to have a challenge, whatsoever. Let people pay me for the knowledge I'm giving. When you become recognized, people would give you testimonials after they have used the value you have given to them. Be a sit-at-home mom and start teaching people different things. People teach how to write, copywriting. People teach how to be a virtual assistant remotely. Whatever, you can package your knowledge now. You can be on LinkedIn and put out your value. This is what I can do, and make sure you post every day. And give yourself a time frame, a target. In 3 months, in 6 months, this is what I want to get. This is the value I'm putting out. This is how I see myself. Don't just do it today and tomorrow we don't see you. You need to be consistent. It takes a whole lot of work, but remember, you want to be a better version of yourself, and you must learn to take baby steps, daily actionable steps online. I hear people say, oh, must I be online? This is the digital era. This is the new era now. So you need to tell yourself, there's no 2 ways about it. You have to be online. People need to see you. People need to hear you. People need to know what you can do for them to be able to pay you. If I don't know what you can offer, how can I pay you for your services? I need to see what you have done previously. You need to start posting your testimonials out there. You need to start giving value. And please do not feel you're doing too much. Do not feel intimidated. Just focus on you. Read books. See people that have gone ahead of you. Just climb on the shoulders of people for you to be able to move a step higher. Let's discuss creativity. Creativity is very key. We're trying to communicate clearly. So for you to be able to stand out, you must ask yourself, how do I want to be perceived? How do I want my audience to see me? Do I want them to see me as a happy, jolly, fellow that you can just reach out to, or do I just want to be up there while they're down? Like to speak big, ambiguous, use big vocabulary. It all depends on you, your style of communication. Some people even communicate in their native dialect, in vernacular, where branding comes in. What's your message? What's your brand message? What's your font size? What color are you using? For me, I love yellow and I love green. So yours might just be pink, red, whatever. So what's your font size? What's your brand color? What's your brand message? You must think about that. What are you putting out there? Are you comic in nature? Are you bold? Are you strict? Let people be able to communicate. Let people understand your style of communication. My last point, last but not the least, is emotional intelligence. I think I learned this while in business. You need to be able to understand yourself, understand the people you are dealing with for you to be able to give value. This is so key. You need to be patient with people. When I started doing business, when it comes to customer service, you need to be able to understand your clients. For example, there's some people that will make purchases and it's written there 7 to 14 days. But as soon as they make payment, they'll say, can I get the product now in 24 hours? So if you're not patient, you see that you become very angry, but you saw it written boldly 7 to 14 days. Why? So that's why I said you need to understand yourself and be able to understand customers, be able to understand the people you're dealing with, and be able to interact or communicate in a very simple way. Some people might be very loud, but you don't have to match that same person because you're giving value, because you are the expert. You are the person that knows the job. So you come from the angle of, please, this is how it is done. This is what we can do. Can we meet at this level? So the emotional intelligence is very important if you're thinking of digital space, digital marketing, digital business, digital way of making money. You need to understand emotional intelligence. You need to be calm, you need to be patient, and you need to learn how to interact with people, because these people you're dealing with, you don't get to see them physically. Yes, you might do like a FaceTime call with them, written document with them, like a contract or whatever. But you still have to understand that at the end of the day, they are going to come out and refer somebody to you. They're going to give testimonials. You're thinking of growing your business. You're thinking of growing your brand. So you need to be patient and you need to learn emotional intelligence as a skill if you do not have it now. So I guess this is all. Maybe my bonus tips for you is okay, so Tawa, I've learned everything. Where do I start from? Get started today. Get a sheet of paper, write out your message, the value you are giving, who is it meant for, and start putting out your message out there. You might say, okay, I'm going to choose LinkedIn. I'm going to just start dropping tips on LinkedIn. Or you might say, oh, I'm going to try TikTok. I would say post once, post twice a day, but do not compete with those people that have gone far way ahead of you. Just take baby steps and communicate clearly. Let people know that this is you, this is your value, and this is the service you are offering. And you come back in few days or few weeks to say, oh, I've started making money. I've started, there's a difference now. I'm a better person. I'm a better woman, human. Now I'm happier. I'm giving value. People are appreciating me more. So if you think you've gotten value from this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and tell a friend. See you in my next video. Bye.